I'm Kat and I got all these books for Christmas! Okay, so some of them I bought myself for Christmas, but it still counts. So I got some awesome books for Christmas this month. After I already did my December book haul, I got more books because I'm addicted to books. And I love saying the word books. So I'm doing another December book haul, a post-Christmas book haul. I will start with Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. This book just came out on like December 18th, I believe, so it's a very new release. This is a kind of science fiction-y dystopian novel about teenagers with powers. It's been kind of compared to X-Men before. Really sounds like the kind of book that I'm gonna like. Up next, I have Every Day by David Levithan. This has a really interesting premise. It's about a boy who every day he wakes up in someone else's body, and he basically spends a day living their life. And this is how his life has always been until he wakes up in the body of this girl's boyfriend, spends the day with her and falls in love with her. So then he tries to find her again. This has a really unique premise, like I've never heard anything like this before, and I think the romance also has like a really unique perspective, so I'm very much looking forward to reading this one. Next up are two more books that I got as Christmas presents, which you might have already seen if you watched the video where I opened Caitlin's presents, and they are Sapphire Blue, the sequel to Ruby Red, which I got earlier this month. So now I have both books 1 and 2, and I'm ready to get into the series. The third book, I believe it's called Emerald Green, or something greenish, I believe. And that one comes out in 2013, later this upcoming year. And Caitlin also got me another shiny book, so shiny. Can you see yourself? It's shiny, it's that shiny. And again, this is the second book to another book I got earlier this month, Hold Me Closer Necromancer, and this one is Necromancing the Stone by Lish McBride. Thank you again, Caitlin! Now we come to the books I bought myself for Christmas. Both before and after Christmas, I did a little bit of bargain shopping on the Amazon, and these are the books that I got. Sequels abound! Here is Perchance to Dream, the sequel to Eyes Like Stars, which is another book that I got at the beginning of December. I haven't read the first book yet, but when I saw that this one was only $4 on Amazon, I had to buy it. I had to. It was the law. So now I have the second book to that one as well, and I'm very excited to start reading this series. The third book is already out, so I have the entire trilogy waiting for me to read. Next up is one that I am really excited for, and that is Warm Bodies. I had heard of this book before, but I wasn't really that interested in it until I saw the trailer for the movie. Warm Bodies, the movie, is coming out February 1st, very early February, I believe, and it just looked so hilarious and so great that it made me want to pick up the book so I could read the book before seeing the movie, because I like to do things that way. So I got this book and I'm going to read it in January, probably at the end of January, so that I can read it right before I see the movie and then go see the movie, and then maybe I'll do some kind of comparison thing. But it sounds amazing, and like I said, the trailer was hilarious, so I'm really excited to read this one. I'm trying to wait until the end of January, but I really want to read it. Next up, I have Bloodthirsty by Flynn, Meaney, and this was another bargain book that I got for just $4, so score. And the premise to this one sounds really fun and really hilarious. It's about a boy who pretends to be a vampire to score girls, because vampires are so hot, you guys. They're like really hot. So he pretends to be a vampire to try to get with the ladies. So it sounded really hilarious, and I heard of it before, so when I saw it for just $4, I had to nab this up. Another two books that I got at a bargain price, so they were only $4 each, are The Demon Trapper's Daughter and the sequel, Soul Thief. So I got both of these books for $4 a piece. I was just gonna get this one, but then when I saw the sequel was $4 too, I decided to get them both. What the heck? I've heard a lot about this book. I hear it's a really good series, and I've seen it on a couple of lists that people have done, like of the best books I read this year. So when I saw this one and this one at the bargain price, I had to pick them up. And finally, I have the first 8 books of the Morganville Vampire series. There's 2 books in each one. It's like volume 1, and this has the first 2 books. Volume 2 has books 3 and 4. Volume 3 has books 5 and 6. And volume 4 has books 7 and 8. I have not read any of these yet, but I got these at such a good price and I've heard such good things about them that I just wanted to get these. So I got these 4 books, which is kind of 8 books, for a really good price. 2 of them were bargain books, so they were just $4 a piece, and the other 2 were $10 a piece, but part of the buy 3 get 1 for free deal. So it's kind of like they were $7.50 each. So these 4 books, which are really 8 books, was $23 for the whole thing. So I thought that was a really good deal. Again, I've heard great things about this series, so I'm really looking forward to getting into it. So that is it. Those are the 13 books that I got in the second half of December. Add that to the 9 books I got earlier in December, and I've had quite the month of books. I need to rearrange my shelves and find room for all these books, and then get to reading them. I have so many amazing books to read in this coming year, and so many great ones that are coming out that I really can't wait for, but I'll talk about that later. For now, these are the books that I got this month, second half of this month, and that is everything I wanted to share with you today. I hope you have a lovely evening, and I will have a new video up in a couple of days. Goodbye!